You know, just when I thought I could get away from Baldur's Gate 3, I'm pulled back in to the conversation. It seems Baldur's Gate 3 is now being censored for the not safe for work stuff in the game. Now let's dive into the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as I've got a lot here to show. Well, you know, I don't generally like to see or report on things that get censored, but this is Baldur's Gate 3, and I've got to say, the game, when I look at the game, I see a lot of stuff that is just not safe to play on YouTube. And because of that, it's not a game that I think I would enjoy playing with everyone on the channel. I don't think anyone here would really want to watch me play this game, as you get horned up by the NPCs. But apparently, Baldur's Gate 3 being developed in Japan, they're having a lot of it tailored out of the game because they're too risque. They're too much romance, too much sex, and too many bears naked on the wooded floor of your cottage where they can have your way. You know, I have to sit there and wonder if the path that I've taken with this game is the correct one. I have a lot of people telling me, oh, just play the game. Just play the game. Oh, it's only 1% of the game. Well, they're cutting explicit things from the game for the Japanese market because they go too far. That's the whole purpose here with Baldur's Gate 3, is they've gone too far with it. The game industry, you know, they're scared because this was an early access game that sat in early access for 3 years. It sat in early access for 3 years. Cyberpunk 2077 was released 3 years ago. It took them 3 years to fix the game. So what's the real difference here? You can develop a game over 3 years on early access, or now you can release a game that is mediocre and do the fixes for 3 years and then say, oh, it's now been released. You know, that's kind of what it is with the DLC for Phantom Liberty with Cyberpunk 2077. The second that came out, it seemed to be the actual release of the game, and I think that's what a lot have missed for me talking about this, and why I talk about it, and why it's something else. Spike Churnsoft is publishing Baldur's Gate 3 in Japan, but some key cuts made to explicit content can alter aspects of the game experience. It is the experience of the game to have the explicit stuff in the game. This is what I've been talking about the entire time. Why I don't believe this is the game that it was supposed to be. Baldur's Gate 3 will be getting an official release in Japan, but the version of the game that makes it over won't be the same as the one that most people are familiar with. The Japanese version of the game is being published by Spike Churnsoft, known for a variety of RPGs, visual novels, and more. In addition to the Japanese games that the company develops and publishes, they've handled the localization versions of over a decade of major Western games, starting with Hotline Miami, which includes the Divinity Original Sin games from Baldur's Gate 3 developer Larian Studios. So they're taking it down. The not safe for work content is being censored in Japan. They're also going to be cutting out some of the violent scenes in the game. You know, when I see the game, it literally is murder, death, kill, and try and get your bones rocked. That's what I see with this game. I've watched a few videos now where people just shove NPCs or enemies off cliffs, and that's it. That's the game. And then it's the excitement of going down, pulling out the Kleenex box and getting ready for getting down with the NPCs in this game. What else am I supposed to say to it? Where am I supposed to go? And this is where Japanese are saying, no, not on our watch. This is not the type of game, a westernized game, that we want to see in our market, because it is too explicit. I wouldn't be surprised if they just cancel it all outright. Anyway, I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix Cinder Shadow. I'm signing off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon.